Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel here on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. I hope you're all doing well and good. I'm just calling. I'm just doing this vlog to update you on my new album that should be out in early January. It may, at least sometime in January, on Cryptid Covenant Records, a local DIY punk rock kind of label, which is usually where my chips seem to fall when I cast my musical fishing lines out there. I get way more respect with the punks than I do with the blues musicians. So that's cool with me. Praise the Lord, But yeah, so this new album, it's called, going to be called The Actor and the Criminal. It has, I think, about 9 songs on it, all original. There might be one gospel cover on it. I'm not sure. If we're gonna put it on the record or not. James wanted all original material, so yeah. So it's the bunch of the songs I've written over the last year, and I'm really happy with it. The way it turned out, it's been, every recording studio experience is different. I've recorded albums on my phone, I've recorded in like crazy little do-it-yourself studios, I've recorded in really big, nice studios, I remember the Silverhearts second album, Our Precious City, which is my favorite of the 7 albums that we made. It got recorded in Hamilton in a little shed, but inside the shed was a 22-track studio, and the recording equipment that was used to record U2's The Joshua Tree, that was recorded and produced by Daniel Lanois, who's a pretty well-known. I mean, he does U2's albums. He's pretty well known. In Canada, he was a really well known musician on the folk scene. 20 years ago, he had a number of hits in Canada. But anyway, his older brother Bob, his older, less famous brother Bob, is he's known for recording the underground punk rock scene in Hamilton. He recorded one of the greatest punk rock garage albums that Canada's ever come out with, Simply Saucers, Cyborgs Revisited. Amazing album. But anyhow, yeah, so we recorded in there, and for the Silverhearts, Our Precious City, on this big fat 2-inch tape that on this machine that U2 recorded. I wanted to call the album The Oshawa Tree. Oshawa is the next city over from Peterborough, and it's pretty scummy. It's a pretty scummy little city, and I wanted to have on the cover like this crappy little landscaping tree, and all wrapped up, and call the album The Oshawa Tree. But nobody went for it. We called it Our Precious City instead. But anyhow, yeah, so every recording studio experience is different. This one was, James's studio was really simple. It was just a nice, clean, empty room with a board and computers and stuff and all that. And I just plugged directly into the board, and he had my harmonica, got my harmonica nice and dirty, and got me a nice clean vocal sound. I like to mix up the two, you know. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it sounds, you know. Never recorded an album quite like that before. Um, it's gonna be a useful tool for helping me get gigs around town because you know none of I have like 20 solo albums, but none of them, even my last one, doesn't really show how I perform when I perform live. So this album does. So it's gonna be a good demo tape, you know, if I have cassettes or CDs, whatever. Um, but yeah, it'll be available on like all the digital download sites like Bandcamp and all that. In about a month's time, maybe a little bit longer, but not much longer. That's what he told me anyway. Um, and James has been a good stand up guy to work with. He's been great to work with, actually. Um, Incredible to work with. And yeah, and one of the coolest things about this album is the wonderful, beautiful, talented Hillary Thompson did the artwork for it, and it's stunning artwork as far as I'm concerned. Um, yeah, I was very, very, very pleased when she showed me what she'd come up with, and because she just said, "I want to do the art," and I said, "Okay," and do whatever you want, you know, and I'm sure I'll be happy with it. And I was way more than happy with it when she showed it to me. So it's all coming together real nice, and I'm excited for y'all to hear it when it comes out. Um, if you want to get a feel for the vibe of the album, look at my lo-fi harmonica with Dirty Pat Walsh playlist, and that'll give you a good sense and direction where the album goes. Um, yeah. Anyhow, I hope you're all doing good and well. I hope this doesn't take up too much of your time. Um, Things are good here. I'm still recovering from what happened a few months ago to my privates. um, but getting better every day, and you know, going to church on Sundays, and it's been really wonderful. I'm really enjoying that. Um, and yeah, you know, my son had his 16th birthday. That was a gas. I showed you that little clip of him playing his new rig I got him, new amp and guitar. Um, and I can't thank National Duo enough for helping me do that. I couldn't have done it without you, man. Thank you very much. Um, you made a 52-year-old little boy and a 16-year-old little man really happy. So, um, yeah, and Christmas is coming, so excited about that. Get to go see my kids in the morning, and don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the day, but I'm sure it's going to be a good day. Christmas is great for nice quiet time for me when I get out of my when I'm done up at my kids' place. It's usually a nice quiet afternoon because nothing's going on. So anyhow, hope you're all doing good and well. As I've said many times, God bless you all. Thanks for subscribing. I noticed I got a new subscriber the other day. Slowly but surely growing the channel, and I hope you find something that you like when you're watching. And yeah, all right. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon.